This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And for today's video, I want to show you a way of playing that should keep you from losing. And you're not going to make as much profit, but if you're someone that just wants to play for long periods of time without losing, this could be the one for you. And let's go ahead and get started. And this would be only for people that play online or people that play on automated in a casino, because to do this you would need to start with dollar bets. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to have at least 2 to bet against, but this is going to make it to where you can have 14 in a row of any of these 6 outside bets before you would lose. So pretty amazing. But let's go ahead and I'll show you how it works. So the last 2 are 19 to 36. So we're going to bet 1 to 18 to start. That gives us a 2 outside bet head start. Okay, we lost that. So then after that, you're just going to also bet $1. All these are going to be $1 until we hit a trigger point. Okay, so you just have to keep track of how many losses. That's 2. And now we're on our third. Okay, so we've had 3 losses now. So that's what you want to keep track of. You can see we're -3. Okay, we got a win there. So now we're going to need 2 to bet against again because we got a win. So let's see, we need to spin without betting. You don't have to do that too much with Play Like a Pro, which is what having 2 to bet against is. We have 2 black and 2 odd in a row. So let's go ahead and let's go red for $1. We're -2 right now. Okay, we lost. So that means we'll now go second bet on that. So you just keep track of how many you've lost. We've lost 1. Now we've lost 2. Okay, so we got a third one here. Haven't had good luck so far, but that's okay with this system. And okay, we won. So now we need to look at the last 2. They're both 19 to 36, so we'd go 1 to 18 for 1. We are currently -3. It's another loss, so we're on to our second bet at 1 to 18. Okay, we've lost 2 now, so we're on our third. Okay, we got it. So now we're going to spin without betting because we have a 0 in there. We need 2 to bet against. Let's see what we currently have. 1 and 15. They're both 1 to 18. So that means we'll start 19 to 36 for 1. And let me go over how this is going to give you 14. So I'm going to tell you what the trigger point is. Let's go ahead and spin this first bet, and then I'll go ahead and get started telling you. Okay, we won that one. So there's 2 red now, so we'll pick black for $1. So the reason it takes 14 in a row to bust you is because, number 1, you have the two head start, which is Play Like a Pro, which means you have 2 to bet against when you start. And then the trigger point to start Martingale is going to be 5 losses. So that's 5 plus 2 is 7. And then you have 7 chances during Martingale before you would bust. So that's 14 in a row it would take to bust you with this method. So The downside is you're not going to make money really fast, but you should be able to play long periods of time without losing. And the last two are even, so let's go odd for $1. Currently we're -2. And once we get 5 losses in a row, I'll show you the progression on that. And if we don't, I'll share it with you anyway. If we don't make it to 5, but we should. Usually you end up losing 5 in a row at some point. So we lost there. We just want to keep track of how many losses. That's 1. Okay, there's 2 losses. There's 3 losses. There's 4 losses, and I'm glad we're losing because I want to show you the trigger here. Okay, so you can see we're -6 right now. We've had 4 losses, so we're going to go one more here, and look how many evens we have in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7 if we lose this one. But guess what? We haven't even started our martingale sequence, so that's how we have 14 chances to get our money before we would bust on this system. Okay, so we did lose all of them, and after 5 losses in a row at $1, then you're going to switch to a $10 bet. Now we're up to 7. We have 7 more chances. Okay, and we won. But we could have went, after 7, we already had 7 in a row. We could have gone 7 more, which would have been 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. And now we're up $3. So let's go ahead and bet on black now. We're back to a $1 bet. Okay, we got a win. So now we need to spin without betting because we don't have 2 to bet against. And what I mean by that is that out of all 6 of the outside bets, all it takes to bet is to have 2 in a row of something. We need to spin one more time. Occasionally this happens. Okay, we have 2 red in a row and 2 odd in a row. So we could either go even, or we could go black, or we could go 19 or 1 to 18. So there's a lot of options here. So let's go black for $1. And again, this first part, we're just counting how many losses in a row. But if you're winning, you're just looking for the next 2 to bet against. Right now we have 19 to 36. We'll do 1 to 18. And when there's 3 in a row like this, when you start, that means you have 15 chances to win. So, even better. Okay, we lost that one. So, that means we're on to our second bet at $1. Okay, we got the win. So now let's switch to red because there's 3 blacks in a row. And again, it would take 15 to bust us when there's 3 like this. And I know what some of you are going to say is, well, you're only up $5 right now, and that's true. But this system's about not losing and how you can slowly milk the casino for $1 here and there and not risk losing. So this is a method for not losing, not to win a lot. So we're up $6 now, and you can see on that last one we bet $1, won $1, and we're switching to even. And you could use a system like this with higher increments if you had a casino that didn't have like $1,000 table maximum, and but most of them, if they do, then you wouldn't be able to do this with a $10 starting bet because then you'd have to go to 100 after 5 losses. But if you play online or if you play automated, you can definitely use this. And you can see we lost that last one there. And let's see, that was on 20, oh, I think that was on even. So we'll bet $1 again. Okay, so hope you get the idea of this. I'm glad we had the losses so you could see what would happen after 5 losses in a row. Again, after $5 losses in a row, you'd bet 10. Then you'd bet 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. But again, the reason there's 14 chances is because when you play like a pro and you have 2 to bet against when you start, that's 2. And then if you have 5 losses in a row at $1, that's 5 plus 2 is 7. And then when you start the martingale sequence at $10, doubling your bet, that's 7 more. So that should keep you from losing, and you're not going to have huge gains in profit. But if you just want to make sure you're not losing and making profit every night, this could be a way to play for you, where you can play pretty stress free and you know realize that you should get a win in 14 chances. So hope you like this video. If you guys have a system that you're using, I would love to see it. Please share it with me, and I'll always showcase it on the channel as always. And let me know what you guys think about these videos. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And I just want to thank everyone for their support of the channel. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.